Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy start of another week. I'm going to wait for you all to join. Hang on a second. Where did my comments go? All right. So while I'm waiting for you to join, we're talking about Success 2024 this year and intending that this conversation, if nothing else, just leaves you with something to think about, something to process, maybe inspire you a little bit. I'm not sure where it's going to go this morning, but that is my heart's desire, my intentions. Hey, Paulette, good morning. So all right, there you all are. As you're coming in, can you just let me know that you're here so I can jump right in? I know let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. So in full disclosure to those of you that are here, I am not my usual Tasha self today. And I just want to be transparent and honest about that. I have a pounding headache at the moment. And, it's just one of those Monday mornings. But I'm here. I'm going to share what I have to share with you with all the intention that I had to share it and wish you a wonderful Monday. So here we go. Hey Sonali, good morning, all the way from California. It's 5 a.m. for you and you're awake. Wow. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm not feeling myself, honestly, but I thought there are so many people who just maybe rely is not the right word, but just, tune in on a Monday morning because I'm committed to be in here. And so there we go. A massage is needed. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So I wanted to talk about this idea of success and using this time of the year to redefine it for 2024, because I know that for most of us that are listening to this conversation, when you think of success, it usually is financially related. It's like, I will be successful when I've achieved this level of income, or there's this much in my bank account, or my business is doing this much in revenue. And so I wanted to pose the question, inspire you a little bit this morning, maybe to just think about it in a different way, and think about it with a monetary value and a non-monetary value, right? I know that if you're part of my world, you've got the money part set. You already have defined, redefined, well-defined from every angle what you deem to be successful in the area of finances for this year. So I want to share with you this story that I thought about as I was getting ready this morning. And it ties into the non-financial aspect of redefining success. Several years ago, I used to walk the bridges in my town practically every morning. And I would see this old man religiously. I would get to a certain point at the bridge. I would know I'm on time or I'm on late, depending on where this little old man was walking up the bridge. So, we saw each other pretty much, if not 4 times a week, 5 times a week, every single weekday at least. And one morning in particular, I was running a little bit late, so he was at the top of the bridge by the time I got there, and he was looking down into the water, and he said to me, "Stop, stop, stop. Um, look down there. Don't you see, look." And I'm looking down in the water because these bridges go over rivers. And so I'm looking to see what's going on, what's down there, what's happened. Did something happen? Did something terrible happen? Because he was just so enthusiastic about trying to get my attention to see what was in the water. And he said, "Don't you see?" And I said, "See what?" He said, he just looked at me like, "Are you stupid? Don't you see the 6 turtles down there?" And I was like, "The 6 turtles? No, where?" And he got so aggravated with me. He was so frustrated because he clearly saw 6 turtles and I was the stupid one and I was not seeing them. So finally I said, "Do you mean the buoys, right? They're like orange buoys in the water." He's like, "No, the turtles. There's 6 turtles down there." Now, truth be told, He was probably struggling with some dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever might have happened, whatever might have been going on for him in his health. But in the moment where he got so finally he was just like done with me, right? And my stupidity and my lack of seeing what he was showing. And he just got exasperated, and it jarred me into realizing, oh my God, he's seeing what he's seeing. He's seeing it the way he's seeing it. If I'm not seeing it, that's not his fault. That's on me. I'm not seeing what he's seeing. He's trying to tell me this is what I see. And if you're not seeing it, like, what's wrong with you? And I have never forgotten that morning, because what I took it as a lesson for was, when I have my vision for success, I want to be so committed to it. I want to be so clear. I want to see what I see. And if you don't see it, if you don't believe it, if you can't get on board with it, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what I see, and that's where I'm going. That's the direction that I'm going. And I realized, in remembering that conversation, like, for me, I literally walked away that morning. I was like, that's the way I want to be about my dreams and the things that I'm committed to, and my vision for my business and my life. I want to be so committed to it that I see it clearly, I see it for what it is, and I have to be okay that other people may not see it the way I see it. And for me, perspective is unique to the holder. That's right, Mahalia. And so for me, I thank that man for, all these years. Here I am. I'm talking about maybe 8 years ago, and I'm sharing this story with you. That's the level of impact it had on me. And as you go to think about your own definition of success this morning, and maybe it doesn't fit in with the world's definition of success. Maybe nobody else sees it the way you see it. I remember there was a time when my definition of success was not about dollars in the bank. It was, can I take 8 weeks off this summer, travel the world, just be? That's it. I just want to be. And I don't want to have to worry about money. I don't want to have to worry about business. I literally, can I achieve that? Can I have that kind of freedom? And at the time, there was so much turmoil in my life. I needed it in a way that nobody could probably understand. I could try to explain it to them, but they probably just couldn't understand, because for me, I could see what my soul needed and my spirit needed. And so that definition of success, to others may have been like, first of all, are you crazy? I know my dad for sure would go, that's irresponsible. Are you crazy? You're taking 8 weeks off. My mom would say, these are your prime working years. Everybody has something to say, you know? And at the end of the day, though, it was my version of my definition of my vision of success. So I want to just ask you this morning, and maybe, like I said, this is not to tell you anything, it's to inspire you. When you think about success, is it time that you define it in a way that is true to you? It's true to the vision you see for yourself. It's true to what speaks to you, what makes sense to you. Is it, for me, at this point, it's really all about becoming what I know I'm capable of becoming. And sometimes I can't put dollars and cents to that. Sometimes I try to quantify it in terms of the number of people whose lives I want to impact. Sometimes it's a vision, a crazy, crazy vision of selling out the American Airlines arena, because so many people care to come hear what I have to say. And, to somebody else, they're like, you live in a tiny town with 5,000 people. How are you going to ever sell out the American Airlines arena? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to tell you how I'm going to do that. I just know that is my vision of success. It is. And I'm not here to try to make it make sense to you. My daughter says, make it make sense, mom. Like, I'm not here to try to make it make sense to you. I'm here to be true to me and my vision of success. Right? So thank you, Heather. And so I want you to think about that this morning for yourself, as You think about what you're capable of. Only you know. Only you can see those turtles in the water. Only you can see into your capacity and your vision of success. And maybe this morning you've already had the dollars and cents, and it's time to turn within and reevaluate and consider, what else do I want to add? Maybe in the context of time and space, what does success look like? Okay, so you have all the money in the world, but no time. Okay, so you are successful, you have a thriving business and you've got money coming in from every angle, but you don't have time with your spouse. You're not able to um vacation and spend, like, is that really successful, for you? Maybe it is. Maybe all the money in the world is what you define as success. I'm not here to judge at all. I'm just saying, if there's some other elements of it, then perhaps it's time to think about that and define it and include it in your definition of success. And we have a brand new year, so you know what? Okay, we're 30 days. I don't know what date. Today's the 29th. We're 29 days into the new year. So what? Start over. Every day is a new day. Make today a brand new day that you get to start and say, as a matter of fact, I changed my mind. I thought that's what I wanted this year. This is what I want. Is it more time and spaciousness in your life? On the spiritual level, is it to truly get to the point where you know how powerful you are and you own it? And instead of operating from effort to create results, your success is that you are operating from your power, the power that you truly own and know that you have. Could that be a new definition of success? Um, Another one for me in my new definition of success is, I want to honor my intuition. I want to grow it. I want to look at the point I'm at in seeing things and understanding things and making decisions and going, wow, you're really great at your intuition. Like, for me, that's even more important right now than the focus I put on this amount of money, right? So it's changing as you grow spiritually, as you grow on this journey. Your definition of success is going to change. And I know there's so many of you here. I just want to say, I want to be fully transparent in saying, I'm not feeling myself this morning. I have a pounding headache. It's just, life is lifing at the moment. So I apologize, but hopefully you get the message. In spite of how I'm feeling, I committed to showing up and being the messenger no matter what. So the other thing is, talked about time, talking about including in your definition of success, understanding and owning your spiritual power, like being in pursuit of that as the pursuit of success. I want to pursue knowing how powerful I am, owning it and operating from it. I want to pursue my intuition, the inner guidance that I have directly from God. I want to perfect that. I want to, like, that is success now. I want to have unshakable faith and trust. This weekend, I went to watch my son play volleyball. I'm a volleyball mom now. Who would have ever thought? So, watch my son play volleyball. And the one thing I kept commenting on was, it's such a game of trust. Like, I'm not going to even pretend to know the positions, but the one kid, like, spikes the ball, positions the ball, and literally, when he's putting the ball up, he is not looking, is there a player here? Is there a player there? He can't see behind him. He is not focused at all on any other player. His job is just to get the ball up and position it for the other player to come and get it over the net, right? And when he does that, there is no looking around. It is such a game of, whomever is meant to be where they're meant to be will be there, such that when I put this ball up in the air, whomever is meant to be wherever they are supposed to be gets it and knocks it over. And it's just, I mean, I watched the game for the gamesmanship, like the winning and the losing, but I watched the game to see just how trusting they had to be. And I thought to myself, in my definition of success, I want to have that level of faith and trust that God, universe, source has got my back. Like, I am out here just putting the things up and giving them to God, universe, source, whatever language you use, I say God. and I'm doing it with such trust and faith that it's like, I'm just doing my part, not worrying about anything else. Who's doing what? Nothing. Like, I'm just getting my thing up. Here you go. God, take care of it. That's the place I want to be, like completely surrendered in faith and trust and taking acts of faith, having unshakable faith. Um, Maybe your definition is now around action, where I've not been taking the actions that I want to take. Instead of saying my definition is all about money and a number, like I'll be successful when I get to this number. Perhaps your new definition of success is I'm just going to act in faith. And so at the end of the year, when I look back, I'm going to evaluate, was I successful in acting in faith? Um, and thank you, Sonali. And ultimately, and I'll share this with you just for you to consider and to be inspired by, to become a better version of yourself than you are today. The version of yourself, that the you today, like I will be successful. I will consider it a successful year. If I get to December and I go, wow, Tasha, you have grown. You have grown. You have grown leaps and bounds from the Tasha that you were in January. Your level of compassion, leadership, love, faith, trusting, taking action, whatever it was, your intuition, the way you grew in owning your power, in speaking your truth, in being more loving. Wow. I January Tasha. I'm in awe of December Tasha, right? That's crazy success. And then the last one I'll say is that you go all in for your vision, no matter what. Let that be your definition of success, that no matter what, this year you went all in, no matter who sees it, no matter who believes it, no matter who thinks you can do it. None of it matters. Nothing mattered. Nothing. You just went all in for your vision. And come December, you get to say, this was a successful year. I went all in. I went all in. I succeeded. And here's the thing. I almost think it's like a backdoor way to manifest money, because when you are thriving to be successful in the ways that we've spoken about this morning, right? You're looking to grow your intuition. You're looking to have unshakable faith and trust. You're looking to take action consistently. You're looking to become a better version of yourself, to hold the vision and go after it no matter what. Then the truth is, when you evaluate being successful on those terms, you're guaranteed to be successful financially. And it's like you weren't even in pursuit of the money. You just wanted to be the best version of you. And then the bonus, the cherry on top, was that financially you like blew it out of the park too. Right? So I that's right, Shanika, all in. I love that. I think that's a great hashtag. Hashtag all in 2024. Um, Beautiful souls, that is my share for you this morning. I am going to go take a Tasha moment and refuel and restart again. But here's what I want you to know is that, and you're going to make me cry. Yes, thank you. I am going to feel better. Thank you. Um, this is just me. This is who I am. I honor my commitments, you know? And I did. I got to the point this morning where I was like, okay, but are you overextending yourself? I said, I'm going to go. I'm not going to be my vibrant, I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to be true to myself. I'm going to share the message, and then I'm going to go take care of myself. So with that, I love you. If you all, just because my team has done such an amazing job, let me just let you know, if you are not signed up for our reminders so that you're notified of all the things that we have coming up. We have our Wealth Embodiment Week coming up. We have Affirmations Week coming up. We have our 5-day Wealth with Ease activation coming up. There's so many things going on. Then type the word connect and you will get a message from me in Facebook Messenger that will allow you to get all of the reminders, right? So type the word connect and then just go check Facebook Messenger right away and follow the prompts. Make sure you're signed up to be on the list for all the reminders. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy week. Love you all. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Bye bye.